Hey everybody, it's Kelly. Couple of things here. Just had a camera problem. So I'm going to walk you through the process, but first I want to talk to you about something. So I have two pictures here, and this is for day 16, but I am not videoing this on day 16. As a matter of fact, I'm not doing it on day 15. I'm doing it actually on the 14th. And the reason this is during the season, I can work some very long days. For the 3 days in this week, days 16, 17, and 18, I'm working really, really long days, like 13, 14-hour long days. My mom's in town, just all sorts of craziness is going on. So when I work days like that, I basically get up, eat breakfast, go to work, come home, eat dinner, go to bed. So I don't really have stories, much less do I have time to scrapbook them. But more importantly, I don't even really have a story. So I do take pictures and collect photos from other days so that I have stories to tell on those days, because my December daily book is a book about 32 stories, because I do it from the 1st of December through the 1st of January. It's 32 stories. It's a snapshot of my season. It's not a perfectionist view of December daily or December documented, however you want to look at that. So for those of you who are perfectionist about this, wonderful for you. But for those of you who are feeling guilty or missing days or whatever, give it up. Let it go. It's fine. It's a snapshot of your season. It's not a place where you need to be a perfectionist. So on that level, I started this page. I turned the camera on, started this page, went through all of that, looked up partway through the process and realized that my camera shut off. So let me walk through what I've done so far. I decided to do this in a 2 4x6 because I had 2 4x6 photos or something close. It's a phone photo. When I did that though, I realized I wouldn't really have room for journaling because of the size of these photos and what I wanted to see. I might have had a little bit here. So what I decided to do was create a flip thing. And you can do that by actually buying them, but you can also create them pretty easy. So what I did is I took this polka dot paper and I put each of the photos on that polka dotted paper. And then what I did is, oh, I didn't put the photo on this one, sorry. On this one, I put the photo on this one, and then on this one, I took this piece of washi, kind of measured where my photo was going to be. You can use a washi and see it. I just didn't want to do it on this particular photo. Like you could make it, and it's a perfectly good piece of washi. And then I glued it underneath the photo here, and then on the back side of the other photo here. So now I have my flip element. The back of this paper is white. So then I chopped off another 4x6 piece of paper. I'll do my journaling here, probably a little bit of embellishment here. And then what I can do is just pop this in. And in my case, you could do this on the bottom, but I like, this is light. And I already, because I had planned, as I was going through this, I found this piece of chevron paper here that I really like how it works. At one point, I thought about doing this paper, but I think it's very busy. So back to this chevron paper. So this is kind of where I was. I did think about using like a card under here as well, but I couldn't find anything that I liked as well. So we'll deal with this too. Oh, the other thing I did is I put my number, it happened to be a banner. So I thought that was pretty cool that I found a banner. Now the other thing, guys, is I realized I have stickers that I haven't even broken into yet. So I'm kind of looking at these to, you know, do some extra adding little things on here. And maybe I just saw this one, and I should look and see if there's any like decorating things here. Not there. There is one that says a perfect tree. I'm not sure that exists. Does it really? So I'm going to take, there's one here that says the most wonderful time of the year, or I could do feeling festive, but I like this most wonderful time of the year. So this is a work day for me, this particular day. I'm having a hard time getting these off. It's like they're not, there we go. It's like they weren't cut or something. So I think we're just gonna do this right here in a spot that doesn't matter so much. Anyway, these are our windows at work, and they're beautiful. I'm going to take this back out because I'm going to want to be able to do things. And I could, I definitely could embellish here. So I'm going to embellish up here before I do that. Anyway, so our work windows are beautiful. We had a professional decorator do them this year. It's hard to see this. I'm not sure if you guys are even really picking up on this very well, anyway, so I found this die cut in my stuff here that says Deck the Halls, and I'm thinking about using that with an ornament. And then this is another one of those cut files from my Not Secret Kit Club, and so I just backed it with a couple of scraps of paper. So that's where I landed when I discovered what had happened. And I'm thinking, I don't want these two to be the same height. So let's glue this ornament down. Now the other thing, just another idea, you could actually put strings from these and make them look more like actual ornaments if you wanted to do that. I think this needs to come up. This could also come over here like this. And I like how this is a lot of green. Okay, so let's put the Deck the Halls down and then we'll, oops. Apparently did not have that glued down very well. Glue that a little bit better. So I'm looking like I don't want this corner to be an exact line with this white edge, and it's not. It's close, but it's not quite in the same line. And then I'll take this little ornament, and again, I want that coming up. So now that I've kind of played with this a little bit and moved things around, that worked pretty well. So I've got a nice little cluster there. I could keep adding to it if I wanted to, like, you know, the Merry Christmas could go in there somewhere. That feels like it's starting to get it off balance for me though, so I'm going to just leave this alone. That Merry Christmas could go up in here as well too, but I also have other things like this magic I kind of like, and the idea is to use some of these things up. Now, I was thinking about using other cut files, but then as I was going through here, I saw the ornaments, and I like that, and then this warm and cozy, because this is our lobby at work, and I think it is very warm and cozy. Now, I'm thinking though, maybe this needs to go on the bottom on this side, because if I put the magic, which I'm going to do, put this magic over here. I'm thinking about something else. I'm going to try this right here to use one of these December circles and put it on here so we get a little bit of red and green behind it, which I kind of like, but I think I might like it a little bit better if it's spun the other way, so that the weight of the green is on the bottom. Or I don't like it. It's too much on that photograph. I think it's just better to have the magic. So let's pop that up here, just there. Maybe I'll find something I want to put in there. We could do it like this as well. I think I really did like this center down here. I think it's the whole reading left to right thing. So I think I'm going to do that. Let me just put this down. Oh, and I have an idea about something I can do to balance this a little bit. I just saw a sticker that I think will work. So let's get this down so you can see how that's looking. Okay. Sneak this up under here. And then over here on this little sheet again is this little banner that says "This was pure magic," and it's in the pink. So I think that works really nicely. So that looks pretty cute. Well, of course, I think so because I did it, right? Anyway, so I like the way that looks. So when you open it, you'll see that. Then here's the flip. This is what this all looks like. And then you open it and you see that, and there's the journaling. And I really like how this page turned out. It's a little interactive. I like to have those little interactive pieces or little kind of surprises along the way, that kind of a thing. And then tomorrow we'll just glue the next photo on behind there. And I'll tell you, I'm going to create tomorrow's page today again too. And I believe tomorrow I have a really special story to tell. So, looking to see, do I want to do anything else on here? It feels a little unfinished to me. This little cluster right here does. So kind of thinking about what might make that feel not so unfinished. And I think it's got to be, the one thing I don't like though is that then I've got a cluster of 4 and it feels like it's throwing it a little off balance. Okay, this is one of those situations that I'm not sure that more is good here, but it's going to happen anyway. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Okay, now I like it. So now I have 5 elements, 2 puffies. I did put the puffies on the outside. I've talked about that before. That's great. And then I had a lot of fun embellishing that. So cool. Oh, and I could do maybe a little heart up there if I have one, just to kind of bring that all together. Back to my red hearts here again. I think I have one small enough to do this with. Yep. There we go. Perfect. So now there's a little bit of a, there's some consistency. That's the word I was looking for between those two. All right, guys. So there is day 16 in the book. Tomorrow you'll see day 17. Bye, everybody.